Hi guys, welcome to this new unit. So we're gonna talking about modal verbs. Oh, sorry, modal perfect. And what it is perfect about this modal verb? Okay, we're gonna check it out soon. But before that, let's check the vocabulary. Let's check it out. The vocabulary. The first word it is drive. Okay, so drive someone crazy. When you say, "Oh, she's driving me crazy," you're talking about someone that is upsetting you, irritating, annoying, okay? And a point of distraction, like you're doing something that is someone like, "Hey, hey, hey," and "Hey, stop, you're driving me crazy." Like, you're really upsetting me, annoying me. Stop. That's it. Anger. What does it mean, anger? A strong feeling of annoyance, displeasure, or hostility. So, do you remember the person annoying you? Starting to be anger, like, I'm gonna kick your ass. Okay? I'm sorry for that bad word, but let's continue. Defeat. Defeat is to win a victory over someone in a battle or on a contest, overcome or beat. So, if you have watched the movies that we have below here of the Avengers, Thanos was defeated by who? Tony Stark, right? They are the yeah, it was Tony Stark. Iron Man, right? Was him. So he was defeated. No more longer Thanos gonna be a threat. Snatch. Quickly take something in a rude or in a rude or eager way. So snatch. It's an example. Good an example. Mm, let's say that. Do you remember when Tony Stark talking about Avengers? If you didn't watch, it's okay, but just try to picture out the scene. They took this infinite gauntlet, okay, for Thanos don't use. Thanos came from the past to the future, and they throw the gauntlet for the Spider-Man, for the Captain Marvel, and go on. So they were snatching, okay? So catch, snatch, pretty much the same. Quickly take something a rude or eager way. This is another thing, another translated for snatch, like, oh, she's in snatch means like you became a target, okay? Infinite Gauntlet, we already know, a tool designed to please the fictional character Thanos that could hold the six infinite stones, six immensely power objects tied to different aspects of the universe. Okay, so this is the Infinite Gauntlet. Gauntlet and Wakanda. What is Wakanda? Wakanda is an fiction nation appearing in the comics books published by Marvel Comics. So it's a fiction city, okay, a place or whatever. Beat. Strike a person or animal repeatedly and violently so as to hurt or injure them. So beat. Like Thanos was beaten, right? Trouble, difficult or problem. So imagine that your mom really likes her dishes, and by an accident you broke them. So now you are in trouble. You must say what happened to your mom, okay, or wife. Whenever, at whenever, whenever it is at whatever time or whatever occasion, so can happen in any moment. Aim. Point or direct a weapon or camera to a target. Like my aim is this. Okay. Figure something out. Solve or discover the cause of a problem. Like you have a problem and why does this happen to me? And then you figure out it's for that reason. Now I know. Okay? Basically it's this, guys. Now we go to the audio text. Here in the audio text, please pause this video, then we continue. Specifically, we have in this audio text parts of reading that I want to hear you, okay? And a few questions about the text are in the activity, so we're gonna check it out if you comprehended, if you understood the text. So pause this and we continue through the separated way through the WhatsApp, okay? So here you have many words from the vocabulary. Like here, I just saw he aimed for the head, so he pointed to the head. The other word it is that he must have been scared of being beaten by tennis. Who? Hook. Okay. The other one we have about the Alcanda that I saw. So here, the whole thing would have finished in Alcanda and go on. Okay, guys, you read the text. Let's check it out to the grammar. In the grammar part, we have the modal perfect. Modal perfect, how to use, so the usage. Number one, could, may, might, have. So you have your modal verb, and then you add have from the perfect tense, okay? Could, may, or might have plus parts, past participle. Something was possible in the past, but didn't happen. They could have stopped at tennis. Didn't happen. Mike could have bought the book. Didn't happen, but he borrowed it. It may have been easier if they had asked for help. Didn't happen, okay? 2. Could have plus past participle. Something wasn't possible in the past, even if you had wanted to do it. So wasn't possible, even if you wished for that, even if you wanted, wasn't possible. Even, see the word even, ainda que, mesmo que, even if he aimed for the head, ainda que ele tivesse apontado para a cabeça, Thor couldn't have killed Thanos. Even if he had aimed for the head, Thor couldn't have killed Thanos. So even if he wanted to do it, like, okay, in your head, I'm sorry, it's not possible, okay? 3. Must have plus past participle. A logical conclusion about the past situation. Pay attention. A logical conclusion. Uma conclusão lógica sobre uma situação no passado. Hook must have been scared of the fighting. Hook deveria estar assustado. Why? Why he would be scared of the fighting? I saw her with blue hands. Eu a vi com as mãos azuis. She must have been painting. Então ela deveria estar pintando. Eu chego a uma conclusão lógica. A logical conclusion about the past. So if he is with that, that must have happened. 4. Should have plus past participle. Something that would have been a good idea was not done. So I had a good idea, but I didn't. Vanda should have destroyed the Mind Stone sooner. Something would have been a good idea was not done. So she should have, but she didn't. Okay? Wasn't done. I should have studied harder. You didn't. You should. Você deveria, mas não fez. Era uma boa ideia, mas você não a concluiu. Não foi feito. Okay? Let's up. We go to the next one. In the negative form, shouldn't have, past participle. Something wasn't a good idea. Quando algo não era, ou seja, o oposto do 4, the opposite of the fourth, uh, something wasn't a good idea, but it was done anyway. Vanda shouldn't have waited that much. I shouldn't have eaten all the pizza. So, wasn't a good idea, but it was done anyway. So she shouldn't have waited, she waited. I should have eat it, I eat it. Okay? Was done. 6 would have plus past participle. A supposition about past. So you just guess didn't happen, but you think that might have. Spider-Man would have snatched the infinite gauntlet for Thanos. So he should have snatched it, he didn't. Snatch it, he didn't. Okay? It's just a supposition. Attention. It calls can also be used for something you want to do, but you didn't. Então também pode ser usado esse would have para algo que você gostaria de ter feito e não fez. I would have called him, but I didn't. I didn't know his number, so I would have called him, but I didn't know his number. Poderia ter ligado, deveria ter ligado para ele, mas eu não sabia o número dele. So could use be used for something that you wanted to, but you didn't. Algo que você desejaria ter feito, mas não fez. Then we have the grammar part, join, listen to the conversation and mark true or false. You have this available in your APK, okay, so please just download it. We go to number 2, formulate a sentence to create a logical conclusions, okay, ideas. David is tired. Example, logical conclusions. He must have been studying hard, or he must have been working hard, okay. Hook didn't want to fight, so he must have. Oh, something that I call your attention that you might have as a question, a possible question, okay? The use of must have, would have, all the modals in the third person. So when you go to the third person, here, just a second. So when you're talking about this verb, have, the modal perfect, in the third person, for all the subject pronouns, you're gonna keep have. So in the third person, for example, you say, oh, he must has. No, this is actually incorrect. Because in the third person, it's like did, it's like it can, it's like all the modals, okay, would use for all the subject pronouns the same form. So in this case will be he must have. You don't say he must has. Use the same have form for all the subject pronouns. I, you, he, she, it, have. So he must have. Okay, he must have blah 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 something that it is in the past participle. Like he must have worked a lot. A logical conclusion. Okay, so as you see here, so it's not incorrect. This is actually grammatically correct. Grammatically correct. I'm sorry, my bad pronunciation. So Hooker didn't want to fight. Gamora wasn't with Thanos, and go on. So you're gonna put in this in a logical conclusion. Logical conclusion must have. The next one, number 3, create a sentence showing what those people shouldn't have done. Try not to use the verbs previously mentioned, like Vanda didn't destroy the Mind Stone on time. She shouldn't have waited. See, here again, have, not has. So for all the modal perfect, it is have in the third person. You don't say has. Okay, is incorrect. So she shouldn't have waited that much. 4th, create a sentence using could have plus past participle. So you're gonna create, use your imagination. Oh, I could have um, study more, worked more, blah blah blah. Okay, you created sentence. And when you finish, now we have the essay of this unit 12. Could the Avengers had stopped? Could the Avengers have stopped Thanos? Like you're gonna create an essay. Remember 5 lines minimum, and you give me in the WhatsApp group. Basically, it's that. Thank you guys. Hope you had enjoyed this class. See you next. Bye.